Ladies and gentlemen, um, I, I am the man that runs the place. I am the host of this show. I apologize. I'm not jumping around. And I'm not up. Standing up. I'm very tired right now. I apologize. I ate a lot of food, and I'm. Let's adjust this shit. I'm on a spaghetti legs, so I rather not stand up. I might fucking do something that I might not be pleasant. So with that said, I am the host of this show. I am CE. I am the host of this show, and I am here to break down week. Week 12 Thanksgiving games, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Okay, let me try to get excited about this. Damn it, I feel like I'm dead right now. I feel like I'm being like a dumbass right now. Like it's really bored to you guys. I want to bring some energy to the C show tonight, but damn it, I am really tired. I had a lot of food, and I'm like walking on spaghetti legs. So I'm just gonna sit down and relax. My stomach hurts like how I'm walking like a pumpkin. I'm walking like a penguin. So, ladies and gentlemen, I am the host. Well, let's talk about the Thanksgiving games. Um, Detroit versus um Minnesota, hell of a game, very close game. But at the end, Sam Bradford, who played really good football, at the end, what does he do? He goes from Sam Goodford to Sam Badford. That is what we nicked him last year when he was with the Philadelphia Eagles, because he at times he was Sam Goodford, but most of the times he was Sam Badford. Tonight, for most of the game, he was Sam Goodford, into the last series of the offense for Minnesota when he turned into Sam Batford when he threw that interception. And Detroit Lions won the game, kicking a field goal 16-13. This is the problem with Sam Batford or Sam Bradford. He just does not seem to come through. To me, I'm not sure what the Minnesota Vikings are going to do next year when Teddy Bridgewater comes back. Who do you go with? I'm guessing they're going to have a quarterback competition, because I think they're better with Sam Bradford. But also, I think, obviously, if Teddy Bridgewater can come back all the way and be 100%, you can run like maybe the read option and stuff like that. It's very interesting to see what the Minnesota Vikings do next year once they get both Teddy Bridgewater and Sam Bradford. And Sam Bradford in there. Because to me, neither of them are really the true answer as far as maybe making a real run in the playoffs. But we'll see what happens. But Detroit does what they've been doing all year, ladies and gentlemen. Detroit does what they've been doing all year, and they stick around, and then bam, they bite your ass in the fourth quarter, and they come back and win that game. So Detroit wins that game. They improve to 7-4. They are in first place in the NFC North. Okay, let's talk about the second game. This was a hell of a game as well. This was kind of a shootout. The Dallas Cowboys versus the Washington Redskins. Hell of a game. But the Dallas Cowboys, you could just tell they were always a step ahead. It seemed like defense, offensively, the Cowboys just did whatever the hell they wanted. They only scored I believe 31 points. But it seemed like they scored more. I mean, they were doing when they needed to score, they scored. They had the Washington defense on their heels the entire game. Anytime they needed to score, the Dallas Cowboys would drive down the field and score. Whether it was Dak Prescott throwing it downfield to Des Bryant or Jason Witten or Cole Beasley or Terrence Williams, or whether it was just Ezekiel Elliott taking it to the house. This team just did whatever the hell they wanted it with the Washington Redskins defense. The Washington Redskins defense sucked ass. They sucked that last week. Very quietly, they sucked last week. They gave it 24 points to Green Bay, but like I said, Green Bay's defense really sucks, so they scored 42. But tonight you could see that they sucked. But tonight you really saw it. They really got exposed, because tonight they played a much better defense than Dallas, which is not that great either. But I mean, it's been improving as the year has gone on, and from when it started. And you can see that the Washington defense is just so bad. Last week you could not see it because they scored 42 points, because Green Bay's just Green Bay's just probably one of the worst defenses in all football right now. But now you go against a pretty decent defense in Dallas and a pretty good offense with Dak Prescott and Ezekiel Elliott and Des Bryant and Jason Witten, all them boys. And the Washington Redskins were playing catch up the entire game. And the Washington Redskins showed up. Kirk Cousins balled. He threw for over 400 yards. Deshaun Jackson showed up, Jordan Reed showed up, Pierre Garcon showed up, everybody showed up, but the defense did not show up. And the Washington Redskins, to me, the Washington Redskins are a good football team, But I don't think it made the playoffs because this defense just does not seem to be able to stop anybody. So I do not know about the Washington Redskins in the playoffs. I'm not liking their chances. I like their offense, but I do not like their defense at all. They just cannot stop anything. Last week, very quietly, Aaron Rodgers, basically, you know, did a pretty good job with them. People didn't notice because, they were scoring 42 points because Green Bay's defense is even worse. Excuse me. See, there I go again. I apologize for that. But ladies and gentlemen, yeah. But tonight, when you go against a much better team than Dallas Cowboys, you can see how bad the Washington Redskins defense really is. To me, they are not a playoff team. They have an offense of a playoff team, but the defense just cannot stop anything. So to me, the Washington Redskins are probably not going to make the playoffs because their defense just cannot stop shit. The Dallas Cowboys do whatever the hell they wanted, and they improve to 10-1 on the season. They're on a 10-game winning streak. After starting 0-1, they are on a 10-winning streak, the best they've done in franchise history. They are killing it right now. The Dallas Cowboys, will they go 15-1? Maybe they could. We will see what happens. The Dallas Cowboys, Dak Prescott, Ezekiel Elliott, and Des Bryant are really balling right now. They are really balling right now. And it is going to be interesting to see what the hell happens. But ladies and gentlemen, this shit is closing in too much. Ladies and gentlemen, we will see what happens with the Dallas Cowboys. But they are really playing good football. The Washington Redskins, they need to show up defensively. If they want to do something, they need to show up defensively. It was just terrible tonight. It was almost embarrassing. Anytime Dallas needed to score, they would score. And the Washington Redskins were just playing catch up the entire game. Through 50 times, you have to do a better job of getting the running game involved. But you know what? It's more defensively. Defensively, they have got to show up, damn it. If they want to really compete with the Dallas Cowboys and the New York Football Giants and maybe the wild card race in the NFC, they have got to show up defensively. Dallas Cowboys, like I said, balled out. Needed to score when they needed to score. And they just balled. They were always one step ahead of the Washington Redskins. And they improved to 10-1 on the season. Could possibly be 11-0 if it weren't been for Williams messing up the last drive of that first opening day versus the Giants. They'll probably get the New York Giants back in a few weeks, but we'll see what happens then. But congratulations, Dallas Cowboys. All I can say is congratulations. You guys are killing it. To me, the only team that can maybe stop the Dallas Cowboys is either the New England Patriots or the Seattle Seahawks. Anybody else, I don't really like their chances. Unless it's Seattle Seahawks or the New England Patriots, I do not like your chances if you're going against the Dallas Cowboys, because the Dallas Cowboys are for real, ladies and gentlemen. The Dallas Cowboys are even better than they were 2 years ago. We'll see what happens. But to me, the only teams that can possibly beat the Dallas Cowboys are either the Seattle Seahawks or the New England Patriots right now. But we will see what happens, ladies and gentlemen. One last game. The last game wasn't that entertaining. I was walking on this is when I kind of started walking on that spaghetti legs. They're having so much pie, so much turkey, sweet potato, smashed gravy, mashed potato. A lot of Cokes. I was kind of fucked up by this point. I had a lot of pie. But I have to watch the game. I said, CE, do not fall asleep. Watch this game. You're a professional. So I watched the last game. Pittsburgh, beat the hell out of Indianapolis. Indianapolis had some chances with the backup quarterback, Toilene, I believe his name is. I thought his name was Toilet for a minute. Scott Tolzien, I believe his name is. I thought how appropriate, Thanksgiving. The night game, the quarterback's named Toilet after everybody has to go to the toilet after all that food. But no, it was Tolzien, I believe it was. But anyway, Scott Tolzien, I believe. But for a minute, I thought it was Toilet. But ladies and gentlemen, they had some opportunities, but they had that fake punt, and they scored. But other than that, they didn't really do anything. They had some chances, but they just cannot. Some of the receivers dropped the ball when they could have scored. And Pittsburgh was just gonna win this game. You just knew it. The Indianapolis Colts just could not do anything. They're not even that good when Andrew Luck is there. So imagine tonight, we knew it was not going to be a good game for the Indianapolis Colts without their best offensive player, Andrew Luck. And then T.Y. Hilton also got hurt. So you're missing your best offensive guy in Andrew Luck, and your quarterback Andrew Luck, and your best wide receiver and T.Y. Hilton. It is just not a good recipe to win, especially against like a Pittsburgh Steelers who are just very good offensively. Ben Roethlisberger was just balling. Le'Veon Bell was balling. And Antonio Brown was balling. They just really had no chance. And that's all I have to say, ladies and gentlemen. I am the man that runs the place. I am the host of this show. I am very tired right now. I apologize for not, making this video so exciting or energy. I didn't stand up. I didn't, maybe show you, what you guys deserve. But I'm kind of tired right now. I'm on a spaghetti legs. I'm very full. But we'll see what happens. I will be back. I will be back more energy. I have to recover now. Tomorrow. We made some salad and we actually forgot to take it out of the refrigerator. Oh shit. We didn't forget anything else though. We ate everything else. Until next time, it is the man that runs the place. It is the host of this show. It is CE. And I will be coming back with another damn video very soon. Probably Saturday. Hell of a football Saturday. Hell of a football Saturday. Cannot wait for Saturday. It will be a great week of football on Saturday. So, ladies and gentlemen, I will for sure be back Saturday on the CE Show. But until next time, this is the man that runs the place. This is the man who's fat. This is the man who ate a lot of food. And this is the man who has to get the hell out of here. And until next time, I am the man.